All right, I have been waiting so long for pre-entry to be over because I couldn't wait to announce the next giveaway. Well, behind me, next to me, sits our new giveaway. So LG 28 is a 2022 High Country Duramax that you're gonna win along with $50,000 in cash. We'll go over the truck and the prize and how to enter and all that stuff in a second. But if you missed it, pre-entry for the first time ever that we offered it, this is a whole new thing. You guys probably missed it, or you know about it and you got pre-entered. But for those of you that don't know, before this video went live, LG 27, this isn't, I don't know why I'm pointing at that. LG 27 had just ended a week before. And it takes about a week to get the winner. So normally what happens in between that week, for the past few giveaways, I mean, we've changed up the way that we do giveaways quite a few times within the past 28 giveaways. I mean, we've always try and spice things up, and sometimes you guys don't like it, or sometimes you like it, and we'll continue doing what we did that last giveaway. Well, pre-entry is a new thing. We just offered it for the first time ever. For the first time ever, you could have gotten free entries online completely free. You fill out a form, you hit submit, you get 1,000 free entries. So that's how that worked. Also during that time, you would have gotten 25 times entries on any purchase, and as soon as the giveaway goes live, as soon as we announce the winner of LG 27 and reveal LG 28, which is as soon as this video goes live, those two things happen at the same exact time, simultaneously almost. So LG 27 winner gets announced, LG 28 gets revealed on the same live on Instagram. So basically, there was 1 week, because we don't have an exact date of when we're gonna have a winner. It's usually on or about a certain date, which is usually about a week after a giveaway ends. So now, if you guys like it, I mean, I'm making this before the pre-entry even goes live, so I don't know, but if it was a hit, it will happen again. So if you missed pre-entry, don't worry, you did miss the free online entry for this giveaway, because pre-entry is the only time you could have gotten your free online entries during this giveaway or any other giveaway if we do it again in the future. But if it does happen again, don't worry, you have another chance to get free entries into the next giveaway. But the whole thing was, whoever got free entries, whoever got pre-entered before the giveaway went live, no one knew what the truck is. The whole thing is, you're getting pre-entered, you're getting entered for free, so why not get entered? I mean, you're getting a free entry, you don't know what the truck is, but they got emailed a hint of the truck, which was a blue bow tie, and it kind of gave it away for the people that know that this truck was already built. But anyways, so yeah, pre-entry was just alive. That's why I am very excited to announce this, because everybody has been asking me and assuming what the truck is, and here it is. So it's a 2022 High Country Duramax, and yeah, someone's gonna get along with $50,000 in cash. So there's I mean, there's not too much on it. This truck, I mean, any truck that we wrap, it is wrapped, yes. We don't go too much into, I mean, there's not too many parts on it. There's not a plethora of parts that you need to make these trucks look amazing. I'm not saying that the parts aren't cheap, because these trucks now are like $95,000, and then we put 30 grand into it. By the time that we're done, we're about $125,000 into a truck, and then we have the $50,000 in cash on top. So the whole, like our cost into the giveaway is about $180 to $190, sometimes $200,000 mark. So we put a lot on the line to give you guys this opportunity. So one person is going to win the keys to this truck. You're gonna have your name on the title. You're not gonna have any payments. The only thing that you're required to pay, obviously, is insurance, your taxes, and of course this varies on what state you're in. If you have property taxes, you're gonna have to pay your property taxes. Obviously, that's a given. If you own any vehicle and you have property tax in your state, you're gonna pay property taxes on it. You will pay income taxes as well, so that's why you get 50K. With our giveaway specifically, with our giveaways, we always give enough cash that you have enough to actually pay the taxes and still have more left over to play. Most other giveaways do not give you enough to cover the truck, or sorry, the total prize value. So the total approximate retail value that is going to go on your income for this giveaway is $135,000. So if you make $50,000 in a year, and that's what your income shows, 2022, because someone's going to win this in 2022, your 2022 income is going to jump up $135,000, and then you will pay the difference in the income tax on your total income. So $50,000 is enough to cover the taxes on $135K, and again, with a little bit left over to play. Other companies will not. But yeah, there's not much. There's nothing that you really have to do once you win. Once you win, you could sell it, you can keep it, you can do whatever you want, but just rest assured, you don't have to pay at all. You literally get entered, whether it's for free or you pay, whatever it is. If you enter and you win, you win. Simple as that. You get the truck, you get the title, you get both keys, you drive out home, park it in your driveway, go deposit the cash, go spend it on a boat, go do whatever. I don't suggest that, but I mean, do whatever you want with the truck and the cash when you win it. So with that said, let's get into it. So it's a 2022. I've said that like 5 times already. These trucks come with 2 options for the interior. Normally, I mean, the most common option is the black interior. The other option is a brown and black interior. Now, you might butcher me for saying brown because it's more of a caramel. I completely forgot the actual name of it. But it's brown, okay? It's more closer to caramel, but it's in the category of brown. So it's a gorgeous interior. You can't see it from the outside because it has tints. So when we advertise these trucks, most of them do. Every single truck that we give away is fully loaded. I mean, we don't give away XLTs. We don't give away, what's the other? LTs for Chevys. I mean, we just don't give away base model trucks. We don't give away mid model trucks. We give away top of the line trucks every single month. Every single month. We don't cheap out. And although sometimes they're debadged, this one it says High Country on it, but although sometimes you can't see what the trim is on the outside, and some videos you might be the only video you see doesn't have any pictures or videos of the interior, just know that they're always fully loaded. It's always going to be full leather. It's always going to have a center console in the front. It's always going to have Apple CarPlay now because all these trucks are brand new. But yeah, so it's a gorgeous interior. You can't see it because we have tints. Speaking of the tints, 20% on the windshield, or sorry, 35% on the windshield. That's what we do on all of our giveaway trucks. And then 5% all the way around on the cab. Wrap. So it is a sky blue 3M wrap, completely wrapped. The truck itself is black, so when you open up the doors and you look at the door jambs, you don't see white or red or whatever you want to see. It's black. It looks nice. Very, very nice. Very well done. Every single line is perfectly clean. And every single part that can't be wrapped is painted to match. So that's the fun part. What do we do at LG&D? How do we get these trucks to look so gorgeous? Normally when you wrap vehicles, something with mirrors as intricate as this, you can't wrap those mirrors without making it look like absolute dog cheeks. You can't. It's gonna peel up. You're not gonna get it around those corners. Those mirrors come apart into like 10 pieces, each mirror. So if you were to wrap it, first of all, wrap will not adhere to textured plastic. Those mirrors, most plastics on trucks are textured plastic. They're not smooth plastic. So basically, yeah, wrap doesn't stick to that shit, okay? So in order to wrap that stuff, you need to first paint it, get it to be a smooth finish. And when we do the black trucks, normally we will do a gloss black paint. Obviously, if you take off the wrap, you have a gloss black truck. But this one specifically, I'm sorry to tell you, but if you take off this wrap, it's a little bit unfortunate because, so please keep the wrap on. If you take it off, you're gonna have blue mirrors. You're gonna have a black truck with blue mirrors and blue headlights and blue Fender Flares. And so yeah, anyways, so where I'm getting with this is that, for instance, a chrome wrap, right? Let's say that we're doing a satin chrome wrap or a gloss chrome wrap, whatever you want to call it. You can't paint chrome. You can't get that chrome effect with paint unless you're painting over polished aluminum or a chrome base. You just can't. It doesn't work like that, okay? So if we're doing a chrome truck, we will either paint the part that we want to wrap that you can't wrap because it's textured plastic, paint it gloss black because the truck's going to be gloss black, and then you deal with it and you leave those parts gloss black, like for instance the orange chrome truck, the red chrome Cummins, the teal chrome Cummins. All of those trucks had black gloss mirrors because we can paint them, but the chrome wrap is too thick to wrap around the mirror. And to be quite honest, we usually just never paint, or we never wrap the mirrors over paint. It's not really the smartest thing to do, but you can do it with other parts. So for instance, the grill, it's not textured plastic, but it is painted black. So this is the center bar on the grill was chrome, painted it gloss black. We didn't want to wrap the whole entire thing. We wanted to add some contrast in here, and we basically used fine line tape over here, right? Kept the black from here back, and then split this up because again, this is all one piece from here to here. So that's split up with wrap too. I mean, you wouldn't be able to paint that. Again, it's not textured plastic. It wasn't textured plastic, but theoretically speaking, if it was textured plastic, you could not wrap this. So the Valance, speaking of, again, well, I didn't want a full blue Valance. Honestly, I could have, but we did a gloss black Valance, and again, down here, that is wrapped and cut out because we wanted some contrast, but you wouldn't be able to even put that piece there on textured plastic. It will not stick. I'm done saying that, okay? This is the last time you're gonna hear textured plastic out of my voice. this video. Fender Flares were textured plastic, and now they're blue, painted blue. You can wrap these, you could have wrapped these, but I think that paint's just I might be wrong. I am wrong. They're black. So those are black. Good thing I caught myself. These are 100% painted. Those are painted, okay? These were gloss black before the wrap went on. I think what I wanted to do was absolutely minimize the amount of stuff that you would need to change over to black if you do decide to take off one day this wrap. Wraps last like 5 years. Speaking of painted parts that are matched to the wrap. How do we paint the parts when we match the wrap? It's quite simple. If you have a good painter, they can match colors. So we give our painter a little square of wrap and he matches the colors. So that reflector right there, that's painted. Inside of the headlights are gloss black with the reflector painted teal, or sorry, not teal, sky blue. Our hood scoop, hood vent is painted black. Our skid plate is wrapped sky blue. That is left chrome as well underneath this. Since it got completely wrapped, nothing's showing of the original surface. So that's still chrome underneath and it's smooth, so we didn't need to change anything. Fog lights opened up and painted black. Tow hooks taken off in powder coated gloss black. We left the bronze trim on the grill because, like I said, the interior, which I'll show you in a little bit, is brown. It complements the interior very nicely, and it also allowed us to do that, a similar color to that on the suspension, to add some contrast on the suspension so we don't have a baby blue, all baby blue suspension. I don't think that would have looked good. So, getting to the suspension, we have a Incognito 4-inch lift kit, and again, this is a adjustable lift kit, so if you want this to go a little higher in the front, you could crank it about 2 inches with the torsion keys, which you would get right underneath here. I believe it's a 21 millimeter. Grab an impact. You're not going to want to do it with a ratchet. Grab an impact and crank it up a little bit. I don't suggest doing it if you are not skilled at all. Take it to a shop, but it can be cranked up easily. So Incognito 4-inch lift kit, it has the box UCAs, which are powder coated, obviously blue. We have the sway bar, the torsion bars, powder coated blue, the cross members for the Incognito kit, which you can see underneath the front bumper. And then spindles and all of the drop bar, all the drop brackets with the kit are powder coated in the bronze. And then this little bad boy right here is a Show Off Motorsports Resi clamp, top mount Resi clamp. And then the Fox Resi clamp, powder coated bronze with Fox 2.0 shocks, Resi shocks. So moving on, the badges obviously needed to come off when you wrap the truck. So chrome badges came off. We didn't paint the original badges. We got, these badges are actually pretty cheap. You can get them on Amazon, eBay, whatever. They're like 30 bucks for the set. So pretty cheap. Same quality. They're not gonna melt on you out in the sun. They look good. They look just like factory. Exact same size, exact same. Yeah, they're just plastic at the end of the day. But factory's like 100 bucks and Amazon gloss black is like 30. But it would cost you a ton more to paint those if you were to paint the factory ones. And it would just be a pain in the ass because when you lay these flat on anything to paint them, which is like the only way to paint them, the paint ends up sticking when you peel it off, and then you have to trim with a razor blade all the edges, and you would not want to do that. So we just buy black ones. For those, however, we did go through that. That whole entire hood, louver, scoop, whatever you want to call it, that trim piece, this whole entire thing comes off, and then every single letter is plastic welded down. Undo those plastic welds, you get every individual letter off, and we painted those to match, obviously. Can't wrap those, no way. Moving on, we have OEM black window pillars, which is beautiful. I love how Chevy does that now. I believe Ram does it too, but theirs is wrap, which is crappy. This is an actual trim piece. That is, you can see a splits right here. So yeah, we wanted to match that. We wanted to have one nice big black window, so we wrapped our trim, which is originally chrome, in black all the way down, gloss black. Bedside steps, painted gloss black, not wrapped whatsoever. Also here, OEM steps, not amp. Amp is the option, the best option to do when you have a truck with no steps from factory. Luckily, on the new fully loaded Chevys, Denali's, Fords has been an option since 2017. Chevy just started doing it in 2021, I believe. It's an option. It's not mandatory on all the higher models, but this one has it. It has, I mean, it has a really cool strip light. If you get underneath, watch. Once it goes up, I don't know if it only happens at night or what, but you can see it right here. There's a LED strip that goes all the way down and it lights up, I'm assuming at night, but once you close it, it's cool. Amp doesn't have that. So these are very nice, high quality steps, not taking the credit for putting them on because we didn't put them on, but we did wrap the trim, which is originally chrome, in the sky blue to give it, once again, contrast. Moving back, we have not much in the back because it's a Cognito. These trucks are leaf spring, so very easy to lift them. Small block, I believe it's a 2-inch block, powder coated bronze. And then moving back, oh, you can see the Fox 2.0 shocks there as well. Moving back, you can see our, oh, can't forget about that now that we're back here. So we went through the hassle because we care about you guys so much. We want to give you such a gorgeous truck. We took apart completely every single caliper on this truck, which isn't a big deal because we powder coated axles in the past, and now that's a pain because those take a little bit. It's a lot of time for a truck that's going to go away in a month. And obviously we have a time frame to build all these trucks. Usually we like to get them done in as quick as possible. Sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's 2, but usually we only have a month to build them, and axles will set that back a little bit. So we did go ahead and do the calipers on this, so it looks gorgeous from the back. When this thing's lit up with the rock lights, by the way, it has 20 rock lights on it. When it's lit up with rock lights in the middle of the highway and you're following in the back of it, you can see that diff cover, you can see the leaves, you can see the traction bar mounts and the calipers, and it just ties together very nicely. Obviously it would look really cool if the axle was, if it was blue, it would have been too much blue, but it would have been cool if it was black, but hey, matte black is fine. So you can see the calipers here. Those were a pain. We did them. They're in sky blue, gorgeous. Mag High-Tech diff cover. That thing is powder coated two-tone. So the fins and the center where you see the Mag High-Tech, if you get close to that, get under there. Show them what you're made of. Gorgeous diff cover. It's the small details that matter. You're not gonna see that from far away. You're gonna just think it's blue, but then you get up close, you're like, damn! They went through the hassle of doing that too? Yeah, we did. So, bumper steps, gloss black, painted. Hitch, powder coated bronze. Bumper, wrapped. Tailgate, obviously, wrapped. Again, Amazon badge. Tail lights, as always, not as always, but tinted. And then the perimeters are bordered in the same, bordered in the same sky blue. Wheels and tires, we have JTX forged 24x14s. I forgot the model, with custom LG&D Supply Co. lettering on the lip, and Venom 33x14.5 R24 XT tires, which there's mixed reviews on them. I've had now 4 sets on multiple trucks, and every single set has been flawless. Some people say they shake. This truck rides, and I like, there is no joke. I mean, Owen knows. This thing is the smoothest riding truck that all the new GMs, really. The Fords are good, but the GMs are super smooth. So this truck rides amazing. You would think small sidewall probably rides like crap. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't actually. It rides very good, and it will eat bumps. I'm telling you, you guys don't know anything. All you people, it's just that you can't drive. You're scared of curbs. That's what I thought. You just can't drive. Anyways, so traction bars, Longhorn Fab Shop, powder coated sky blue. Bolt-on bars, bolted to the front of the frame, bolted to the bottom of the leaf pack, boom. Traction bars. Okay, so I believe that is the whole entire exterior of the truck. We went into a lot of detail on this thing. Did we miss anything? I don't believe so. Roof's wrapped. No, it's not. It's not wrapped. It's left black because the truck's black. Black roof always looks great when you're doing like a really bright color. Moving on, interior. As I said, oops, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
As I said, it looks a little caramel, but it's in the category of brown. So brown and black, gorgeous interior. It's the same exact thing as the black interior. If you haven't seen, we've given away, like, here's the thing. Once a manufacturer changes the body style of the truck, they don't change it again for 5 years, whatever, 5, 7 years, 4 years. This is the same exact interior as the 2020s. The only thing that they changed was the color options. Still, it's only black or this color, but I don't even think I think this color was an option for the 2020 High Countries as well, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, the only thing that I know for a fact they changed is the actual trim. So they did upgrade the trim a little bit. It's a little bit more realistic. I mean, it's cool trim. So yeah, that's about it. It's got CarPlay. It's fully loaded. I mean, you guys can go to Chevy's website and you can see every single like technical detail that this thing has. But I mean, you are going to be comfy in this thing, and I tell you, It does well on the road, inside and out. There's no shaking whatsoever. The wheel, you can let go of the wheel and it will drive straight for about 5 miles before it starts slowly veering off. But it drives straight, drives smooth, super comfortable. And you know what the best part about this thing is? All the Chevys and the GMs and the Rams, the Fords, they are at the very, 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 very bottom of this list. There's only 3 people in the list, so they get their place. Chevys, GMs, and Rams have the best sound systems on the market. Fords are absolute dog shit. They suck. Like, I'm adamant about letting people know that they are awful. So, this one is amazing. Wireless CarPlay, that's a big thing for me. If you like using Waze when you go on long trips, you're gonna want to use your CarPlay. If you don't have CarPlay now, it is life-changing. So, I mean, winning a giveaway is like this is life-changing, but having that CarPlay, I think, is even more life-changing. No massage seats like the Ford, but very comfortable. Okay, over there you can see switches. Those switches are for the 20 rock lights. Those rock lights are from Efficient Lighting Supply. Got 20 of them, 2 in each wheel well, 2 on the sides, on both sides, 2 front and back, and then that would leave 4 for the center. So basically every single part of this truck is lit up underneath when you're going down the road at night. And you have 2 switches. One only controls the wheel wells, and then one controls everything else. So if you want to just run your wheel wells, or if you want to leave your rock lights on without the truck on, keep in mind diesels do have 2 batteries, and you're not going to kill the battery if you leave all of the rock lights on for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I've left the truck on, or rock lights on a truck, 20 rock lights on that truck overnight, and the next morning it was perfectly fine. Started up. I was like, oh my god, I left the rock lights on, and it started. So yeah, $50,000. Can't forget about that. 50 grand casalola. All here. All gonna go to one lucky person. We've shown this to you guys like 30 times now. This is LGD 28, so 28 times we've done this. You guys see it. It's real. You can win it. This is the cash. It's almost like I don't even need to show you the cash anymore. All I need to do is just say it's coming with 50K. But for the people that haven't seen us before, or see an ad and think, oh, that's fake cash. No, we actually use real cash for our videos, because we used fake cash once because we were like, you know what? And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm the most straight up person you will ever maybe meet, or maybe not meet, but either way, the most straight up person. And we did use fake cash at one point, only because, you know, it's not the smartest thing to go driving around downtown anywhere with $50,000 cash and then flaunting it in public, taking videos for 30 minutes. It's not the best idea. So we did use fake cash. Got called out on it a few times. We were like, hey, you're actually gonna get real cash. They didn't believe it. So ever since then, that was like LGD 3, we've been using real cash. So $50,000 in cash. It's all here. One lucky person is gonna get this, keys and title. Back seat for your main, your side, or your family. Oh, there's the Smurf. The Smurf comes with the vehicle. So yes, look at that match, dude. That is Smurf blue right there. Literally comes with the truck. That is actually the best part about winning LGD 28. Cool thing about the Chevys. Look at this. Unbuckle Smurfy. Oh my god, choking him. Secret compartments for whatever the heck. You guys can use your brain for that one. Use it for whatever you want. There's no backseat storage like the mega cabs do, but it has that, which is cool. Mega cabs don't have that. You hide that strap right there, and no one would ever know that's a hideaway storage. So you have that on both sides. Seats do go up, of course. You have under seat storage, and there's plenty of legroom back here. You also have USB and USB-C back here, and you also have vents. So yeah, that's about it. I am a Chevy salesman now. I should learn like all the technical specs.
That'd be fine. Just do that.
Because I mean, when you're buying a truck and there's nothing done to it, they just need to explain the truck itself. When there's stuff done to it, I'm just explaining the stuff that's done to it. The bed, we have some stuff in there because we have to empty out the truck when we show you guys the interior. But the bed is bed lined from factory. It's got the bed lights, and there's also, I believe, a 12-volt plug back here. Oh, I forgot about this on the high countries. Look at this. Ready? Come on. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Always had a little trouble with that. It's the only truck that does that so far. Out of the Chevys, I mean, I don't know about Tundras. I don't know. I don't like Toyotas. Chevy, GMC, Ram, Ford. I believe this is still the only truck that does that. The GMCs do not, for whatever reason. They do have a different tailgate. They have the split tailgate, so you get that stupid thing on those, so you can hit your hitch. But these are actually pretty useful. I mean, you can't put a tailgate up on your own, you're a little lazy, but it's cool, okay? You're probably never gonna use it, but it's cool. It's there. You can show off to somebody when you show them that you want a new truck. Be like, oh, tailgate goes up when it's on. So, yeah, that's it. That third brake light was probably the hardest thing to do on this truck, actually. Not the calipers, third brake light. You wanna know why? This truck doesn't have cab lights. When these trucks don't have cab lights, conventional third brake lights from the beginning of time to 2020 have had Torx bit bolts that you can access from the outside, usually 2, sometimes 4, and just zip off, and then boom, your third brake light is out. For whatever reason, Chevy decided it was a good idea, and GM decided it was a good idea to make it so you have to take off your headliner to take the bolts out from the inside to take off your third brake light, which isn't a quick process whatsoever. I'm telling you, an old third brake light from a 2019 Chevy and everything earlier could take you 20 seconds, maybe 15 seconds to swap. Boom, boom. Unplug, plug in, boom, boom, boom. That was like 10 seconds. Okay, that takes about, let's say, an hour minimum. An hour. So anyways, we took that out and painted it. So I'm very, very happy that we did that. Otherwise it would be red, which is ugly, and the third brake lights are massive. Keep in mind, the whole thing is in the third brake light. The third brake light just starts where those lines start. This is just a fin that they decided to put there, which I actually do like it. You know, a little arrow. So that fin is, since the roof is black, you're probably wondering, is that fin blue all the way to the top? Nope, it actually stops right here and follows the shape of the fin. Everything was thought out in this truck, okay? So it's a gorgeous truck, as you can tell. I don't need to say it, you can already see it, and you can win it. LGNDSupplyCo.com, you can click the link in the description below, or you can type it out, LGND Supply Co, LGND Supply Co, without the penny, and penny. LGNDSupplyCo.com. Anything on the website gets you entered. You can get this shirt, you can get a pair of shorts, you can get a jet tag. This one's pretty cool. Anything on the website gets you entered. Every $1 you spend gets you 1 entry, unless there's an entry multiplier running. So yeah, the one thing that I could tell you that there's left to tell you is just click that link, get yourself entered. 1 lucky entry is all it's going to take to win you the keys to this truck and that $50,000 in cash. It's life-changing, but you're not gonna change your life if you don't get entered. So click that link. Even if you don't get entered today, even if you don't get entered tomorrow, if the deadline's the day after that, then I would suggest you get entered. But I mean, if the deadline's like 3 weeks away from when you're watching this video, don't get entered till the very end. That is completely up to you. I do not care when you get entered. I just want you to know that if you like this truck, even the slightest bit, you should get entered. Okay, because when you order a shirt, then you go a month without, or just completely forgetting that you ordered it, and then you get a call saying, hey, you want a truck and $50,000 in cash. Fill out this paperwork and it's yours. You're gonna be excited, I promise you. So be like all of the rest of our winners. Head over to the website, take the chance, get entered. Hopefully I'll hand you these keys, that cash, and the title to this truck very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next overview.